Try being the main character. Quite often I've heard this quote as a way to motivate yourself to gain self-confidence and to romanticize one's life. Still, I think this phrase and modern trend is a dangerous threat for the individual that lives after this quote, but also for everyone involved in the individual's movie. This actually disgusts me. At first I want to point out that especially during the pandemic, this phrase gained popularity as I feel like teenagers felt more like a side character in their own life and because of that felt motivated to adopt this kind of lifestyle. But the danger of the main character lies in the definition of the phrase itself. The phrase implements that there is one big movie for everything happening on Earth, and from our basic knowledge we know that the main character is the center of attention of the movie and is most likely the reason why people are watching the movie. Everything in the movie happens to develop the main character, or at least happens to make the movie more appealing to the viewer. But this is fictional, and when adopting this phrase as a lifestyle, it creates the danger to become more egocentric. As everyone around you is now a side character, you do not feel empathy for them as they only exist for your sake. You are the reason everything is happening, and only because of you, everyone is watching the movie. You are interesting, and as long as your life is interesting, and with that your movie, the viewer is satisfied. In general, I think that our generation is having a huge problem with the egos and that COVID-19 didn't really help us to be more grateful. So if you do not want to miss out on the next episode dealing with this topic, I would recommend you to subscribe. In the end, I think it would be useful for all of us to care more about our environment. What if we would start seeing not one big movie, but multiple individual movies with various cool stories that can be shared? What if everyone would be the main character in their own story called life? The main character motivation does not have to be necessarily bad in my opinion. The thing that makes this quote so dangerous lies in the way it is presented. When seeing the lives of others as a precious story, we start to care more about others in general, and not only ourselves. I think we should all take a moment to sit down and tell our own story to others, without thinking that our own story is the most interesting and fabulous. Every story has its own beauty, and because of that, I'm daring everyone watch this video until the end to share the story in the comments and then to keep writing it for as long as possible. Thanks for watching.